Hi everyone. Today is a little different. This one is crafting for DAFI, which is Disabled Artists Foundation Incorporated. Carehart dropped off a bunch of stuff here for me to see what I could make out of it to go into kits for the artists. Artists are the disabled artists. Anyway, there was a huge, and I do mean huge, 3-ring binder with these things in there. And I looked at them, and I looked at them, and I looked at them. And I said, what on earth can I do with that? Well, the first page, I decided I was going to cut right up the center. They give me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So, but the first page I did was actually different because I ended up with 6. I ended up with 3 on each side. So I'm not sure how I did that. But here's what I'm making. These will go into kits for the artists to make journals with. And I didn't back it on anything because here it is. What I'm thinking about doing though is with the foam board she bought by here, trying to make, if I can get it to cut right, trying to make some writing boards out of those so that they can put them on, just stick one in their journal and put it underneath it to press down on when they want to write, and it won't, if there's, ephemera underneath on the next page or something, it won't mess it up. So I had some cardstock here I wanted to use up out of my stash that I'm not crazy about. So I just cut it to fit these and put it the opposite side up, the white side up. And then I used archival ink and I stamped the lines on there with my stamp. And then I put the 411 on the top one. And the archival ink will stamp on fabric. The other inks, they tend to run, but the archival ink doesn't. So here is one little card, and you flip it up, and you have a second one, and you flip it up, and you have a third one underneath. And I think they're cute. So I'm going to make one with you. I have these already cut. I'm going to move these out of the way. And I'm going to do this one a little different. This one I have a picture in mind I want to put on it. Let me get it. This little picture will act as a tab, actually. So I have a troll here, and I'm going to cut her out and put her toward the top of the top one so that her hair will act as a troll. And I'm not going to color her in because I'll let whoever gets it, whichever artist gets it, let them color it in. And this is just one of the adult coloring books that I took a page out of. I use it to stamp on a lot. To put underneath stuff to stamp so it doesn't get on everything else. And when I was stamping earlier, I happened to look and see her, and for some reason I think I did cut 2 pages. Yep, I did. No wonder it's so hard to cut. So let's see, if we put her right about here, she can be a tab for the page. Maybe that's too much hair. Yeah, I'll move her down some, and then she can be a tab spot. Okay, I'm using fabric tack because it's paper to fabric, and that always works best. And I'm trying not to use a lot because you all know fabric tack doesn't dry real fast. It grabs fast, but it doesn't dry fast. Not when it's paper to fabric anyway. So, okay, we have the little troll on here. Do I want to still use blank paper, or do I want to put something else on there since I put the troll on there? I think I'm going to go with a blank piece of paper. So let me put my lines on here. Take the 411 off. I'm going to go with the blue ink again since I have the blue color in there. Oh, that's not straight. So let's go this way with it. Put one. And then I'll put two. And while it is stamped, I'm leaving the space at the top so it does appear to be a regular sheet of notebook paper. But when you fill it, you know it isn't. It's a cardstock. Come on, Bessie. Don't try up on me now. Come on. And just so you know, washi tape does work on fabric. However, you have to, instead of using a glue stick on it, you have to use fabric tack on it. I don't like fabric tack. You all know that. If you've watched any of my videos, you know that I have a love-hate relationship with fabric tack. For one thing, the smell bothers me. Okay. Stick that under there so it's peeking out. Okay, I'm gonna try a little bit of art glitter glue across here, just a little bead, and see if it'll just hold it down, tack it down. Looks like it will. Because I didn't come down far enough, because I was afraid of getting it on my hands. Because it is hard to get off of your hands. So here we go. A little troll that they can decorate, color any way they want it. Use the hair for a little tab to pull it out, stick it in a pocket, whatever they want to do with it. So, now, there's two of them I have made. Now I want to look at this one. And I'm not backing anything on it, I'm just leaving the page that's on it, because it's going to be glued down. If they want to use it in a pocket where they can pull it out, I think it would be difficult because of the flimsiness of the fabric. I would suggest gluing it down, but if they wanted to make it as a tuck spot or anything, then I would suggest gluing something solid to the back. Now this one, I want well, I wish it was different colors. Okay, I'm just going to take this top one. Yeah, it's glued down. But I know everybody says in auctions, what do you guys do with that stuff? Why do people want wallpaper samples? Why do people want fabric samples? Hey, you can use them. Here you go. Okay, with this one, I have got the sides in the back here, so the glue will go so forth, and there will be a pocket. Now, What do I want to do? Do I want to decorate the pocket, or do I want to send it like it is and let them decorate it? Okay, I know that most of them are limited on supplies, so I'm just going to put some little dots on here. And this is enamel accents. So I'm just going to do a little bit of dots across it. To dress it up a little. I don't want to decorate it so much that they can't use it in a theme of what they're using in their journal, but I want to give them a head start so that it is just a little decorated for them. So there you go. When it dries, it'll look like the half-back beads. And, yeah, I think it's cute. So there is top of the page, and I just stuck my finger right in that. Good job. The joke in my family is my oldest granddaughter. Her middle name is Grace, and she definitely wasn't graceful as a child. But she got it honestly. Yeah, she inherited that from me, because I just... clumsy. Clumsy, clumsy. It's a pretty copper. Can I get this top piece off? Yes. Now this one would be pretty in steampunk or a fall journal. And this piece just went ahead and fell off for me, so that was nice of it. So how do I get 4 on one side and 3 on the other? I don't know. And I'm not using my cutter because I'm trying my best not to take that edge off. It's coming off a little, but not completely. So here's another one that has 1, 2, 3, 4 journaling spots. This one has 3. I don't know how that happened, but it did. So again, I can take some papers and put up under it, or these don't seem to be quite as long as the other ones were. A lot more is hanging out. What I may do is just cut them and send with it. Just, you know, kind of paper clip them together so they can do it the way they want it. I'll make one to send with the kit, and then, so they see how I did it, and then just send the sheet so that they can make it themselves. I think that would be better for them. I mean, you don't want somebody else's work in your journal. You want your own. Okay, it's because they're bigger sheets. I'm sitting here staring, just trying to figure out why is it 3 and 4. But that's it. They're bigger sizes. So, let me move this out of the way. Put it over near the fan to dry, I hope. I hope I get it up. There you go. So I have these. I have, how many is this? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, but I can't do that many. I do 3 and 2. Because this is way longer than any journal page is going to be. And another thing, if they get it and they don't want to use it like this, you can just cut it right down the center and cut this bottom piece off and make a tuck spot out of it. So, you know, if somebody tells them, hey, there's a video up, yeah, they did that says different ideas, go check it out. Because, you know, I don't want to make them. Well, I do want to make them because it's real hard not to make them, but I want to make it so that it's their work. So just have it ready for them to go ahead and do it when they get them. So, any of you have any other ideas of how these can be used? If you do, leave it in the comments down below. I would love to hear your suggestions and, you know, give me some ideas, that things that they can use them for. I could stencil. No, I'm not going to stencil on them because it's their work. Okay. It's just my job to get it ready for them. I'm going to do the blue. I'm not real sure on some of these colors. I mean, I'll eventually use them all on something. And also, I will go back and on the pockets or journal cards, however decide to use them. I wonder if this will come off without tearing. Oh, yeah. So I got a nice piece of fabric that just came right up off of there. So I'll back this on the cardstock. Just gonna glue this to here. I hate these things. I really don't like this stuff. Oh, get it all over me every time. Get off. Lightly as I can with this. I want it to stick, but I also don't want it everywhere. Okay. Stick this down on the cardstock. Smooth it out. When it dries, the bubbles should not be there. And let's cut this out. I'm off camera, aren't I? You don't want to watch me cut, do you? I didn't think so. You know what it looks like to cut something out. Okay, I am taking some of the edges off here, so try something. I'm not real sure it's going to work. Good gravy. Cut a straight line. Well, that's not. Alright. Let me get this mess out of the way. Okay. I have pink and shears, but I'm not going to cut this until it's completely dry with that because of the glue. Oh, come on, work with me here. So I'll just, after this is completely dry, I'm going to sew around it. And I may come back with pink and shears and edge it. It just all depends on how they work on this cardboard with fabric. Or cardstock. It's the same thing. But that will be a pocket. And I'll send some type of little lace or something to go with it. That, you know, they can decorate it themselves the way they want it to look. Not use it if they don't want it. Maybe I'll send some buttons and lace or, you know, I'll put stuff in each one that will kind of bring it up. But I think I'm going to make quite a few of these with the trolls on it in different colors, and that way if anybody wants to do a troll journal, they can. I pulled out, I think, 10 sheets of the paper to send with the troll ones I make, so that they can, you know, make their own little troll journal if they wanted to, and use these as little journaling spaces inside it. So, if you can get your hands on a fabric swatch book, or you have one, here's a few ideas of how you can use it. Also, if you're into making mini journals, you got a cover with the longer ones. If you can get enough of the matching swatches, you can make a front and back cover, because I just showed you how easily these peel off of there. They're barely glued down. So there's my suggestion on these. I'll be working on these for a few days. They won't go in my stash busting. You know, they don't count toward my stash busting videos. So, just wanted to give them an idea and get some suggestions from you. So, put some suggestions down below of some ideas you have that these can be used for. And this is how they look when you get it. They all look just like this. You have a long one and then a bunch of little ones. And they come off easily. You know what? If I, here I go again. If I just ran a seam right down the center, yep, I could put a seam right down the center and back it on a tag. I could do that. Okay guys, give me some suggestions down below. And thank you for watching, and I hope to get your suggestions. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.